Hey everyone, so recently rumors of an upgraded PS4 began to surface, and multiple sources have confirmed that Project Neo is in fact true. Basically, Sony is planning on releasing a new, more powerful PS4 without alienating the current established PS4 base. So here's everything we know so far. The new system is codenamed Neo. Here's the leaked specs of the system. 8 Jaguar cores running at 2.1 GHz, improved AMD GPU, with 36 compute units running at 911 MHz, 8 gigs of RAM, and the console will also have access to more of that RAM. And here's the old specs so you can compare them side by side. The new PlayStation 4 Neo should produce roughly 2.3 teraflops of graphical performance. For comparison, the Xbox One produces roughly 1.32 teraflops, and the base PS4, or the current PS4, produces 1.84 teraflops of graphical performance. It's a pretty significant graphics jump. The idea behind the hardware update is to provide better graphics for games and upscale to 4K. Obviously not native 4K, but at the very least 1080p for all games moving forward. And once this hardware is released, all games will have a base mode and a Neo mode. Neo mode will provide better visuals and frame rates, but nothing else. This new console is not a standalone console, but rather another option. In terms of design, it should basically look the same. They would be smart not to change the design, and maybe a simple design that makes it slightly different, something that would scream Neo. One thing I really do want is an increase on the controller's battery life, because we can all agree it's too short. In terms of performance, I expect all games to run at 1080p with no exceptions. This new console should be nearly 25% more powerful than the base PS4, and making the overall console nearly twice as fast as the Xbox One. And that's where things get a little interesting. Now Microsoft will have to respond with a more powerful system, and this will provide more options for consumers. In terms of price, we're all assuming it will remain at $399, and Sony will continue to offer the base model at a lower price point. But nothing has been confirmed as of yet. But it would be wise of Sony not to increase the price beyond $399. Release date points to later this year, in the fall. No official date has been announced, but Sony is accepting Neo game submissions in August, meaning they'll be preparing for a release date shortly after, along with some Neo games to go along with it. Personally, I think it's a good move to continue moving gaming forward. Of course, assuming that Sony will not alienate current PS4 owners. They said they wouldn't, but it remains to be seen. If they do follow through, this will be an awesome option for those of us who want the best graphics possible on a console. The 4K video output alone is worth the upgrade. That means Netflix and many other streaming services will look incredible. Personally, I think that console generation should be no longer than 4 to 5 years. We cannot have a system last a decade. Technology is simply moving too fast and too rapidly for that to happen. I think that a mid-cycle console is a sure method to keeping the tech inside of the console up to date, but only if all new games are compatible with both consoles, meaning no alienating current fanbase. And if that's the case, a mid-cycle console is a pretty cool idea. And I look forward to upgrading, cause I want the latest and greatest. Anyways guys, what do you guys think of the mid-cycle release? Share your thoughts down below. I would seriously love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Although mid-cycle consoles have occurred in the past, they weren't as significant as this Neo console in terms of speed. Again, this console is not a standalone console, but merely a slightly upgraded system that will extend the life of the console and prepare it for the 4K world. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time.